Welcome to another History Creators Quickie training module. In this training, I'll be providing an overview of the systems framework for building your author platform using the marketing pyramid approach. Marketing systems are just as important to authors as for any business model. The system framework forms the central element of building your author platform. Done correctly, it becomes the glue that ties together your foundation and media frameworks. Do this well and you will have sold your first 1,000 books in no time at all, and you'll be positioned to fast track leveraging your book into other revenue streams, and you will facilitate the success of your next publishing project. Hi, I'm Ian Bosler. I started Intertype Publish and Print back in 2004. Since then, I've been on a mission to disrupt the traditional publishing industry and remove all the BS content creators must put up with. These quickie training modules will help you build the solid foundations needed to deliver a successful publishing project. In previous episodes of Saturday Secrets, I explored the foundation framework of the marketing pyramid. To recap, the marketing pyramid consists of three frameworks. Firstly, we have the foundations. Secondly, systems, and thirdly, media. Today, we'll have an overview look at the three elements that make up the systems framework. Firstly, we have branding. Secondly, the marketing and sales process. And finally, the tools needed to make it happen. So why is an author platform important? Successful authors have one thing in common, and that is an author platform. This is what underpins their success of their first book, and it facilitates their next publishing project. A well-designed author platform reduces the marketing and sales efforts while improving the buyer's experience. And no, they don't have to start out high tech. Now let's recap here what we mean by fan bases. In previous episodes, I reintroduced the concept of the three fan bases authors need to work in order to sell books. These are your existing buyer's fan base, that's the gold base. Then next we have your extended fan base. This is the next priority base to work with. Then finally, the influencers fan base. To be effective, your author platform needs to include systems that appropriately leverage each of these fan bases. Each of the fan bases need to be accessed differently, and your platform needs to accommodate these differences without resorting to building three different systems. Now, the first element of your systems is the branding element. In the next episode, I'll be diving into branding and why it's important. With branding for authors, we need to look at three different brand themes. Firstly, we have the author brand, so that's a personal brand. Then we have the content brand, so that's basically a storyline that may go over multiple publications. And then we have the individual book brand itself, and that's where book titles and everything, book covers come in very important. Okay. All three coexist and need to be managed in a consistent and coordinated way. But more on that in the next episode. The next element we have is the marketing and sales process. Put simply, without marketing and sales efforts, your book will not be successful. You can't walk away from this fact. If you don't make sales, your book will be a dud, even if it is the best written book in the world. Another fact that we can't walk away from is that the vast majority of authors find marketing and particularly sales icky. But it doesn't have to be that way. I've developed a three-step process that eliminates the ickiness for authors. The three steps are, firstly, is attract. This is where we find and bring in the right prospective buyers. The second element is sell. And this is where we couple the right prospects, and if you do it with a strong value proposition, your book will sell itself. There's no foot in the door sales tactics needed. And then the third element is wow. We use this element to access your buyer's fan base. Done correctly, this will be on autopilot. Now, finally, we need to talk about the trap, technology. Now, technology can be a trap. When I started Intertype Publish and Print in 2004, I didn't even have a website, let alone a database. But I knew that I had to quickly invest in my platform when the funds allowed. This evolutionary approach is what I advocate for all authors. Basically, you can run your entire platform using low or no tech. However, the appropriate technology will help you sell more books in less time. When we dive into the technology, you should consider, I'll cover the following 3 key areas, each of which can be formed using low-tech tools. Okay. The first one is CRMs, or customer relationship management tools, also databases. That's basically where your database lives. The second one is marketing and sales automation. Automate that process and you eliminate ickiness. And finally, content management. This is how you can actually leverage your content in the marketplace to drive sales. Look, I know building an author platform can seem daunting, but it doesn't have to be. In coming episodes, I'll be exploring the simple, no BS and low-cost approach to building a solid platform that you can leverage for many years to come. Finally, I want to leave you with one piece of advice. Beware of the get-rich-quick sales pitches that promise to let you in on the secret to author success, especially when it comes to selling books. There is no secret, just as there is no guarantee. However, building your author platform based on sound and tested principles will massively increase your chances of success without emptying your bank account along the way. So stay tuned for the next episode in Saturday Secrets, episode 7, and we'll start to dive into the branding element of your author platform.